Okay, family, just like that, I'm back with a quick video just to touch on this subject of the spirit of perversion, family. Now, I deal with this spirit a lot, and one of the things that brought this video up right after I did that last video, I forgot that I to mention something that happened with the guy that I hung out with, and it happens with a lot of people that I meet because um porn is so big now. Everything is over sexualized. Sex sells, right? So that's the world we're living in. It's just at our fingertips all the time. Like we're walking around with porn in our pocket on demand at any time. Okay. And a lot of people are dealing with that. And one of the things that came up with me and the guy was I've encountered, and I don't know, somebody might have encountered this too. It's all it's like they can't control themselves. You can be like laying watching TV with somebody and just they're squirming around because of this perversion that's in them. And it comes through a lot of people that watch a lot of porn. Okay. And dealing with that, I've learned that being upfront about my celibacy and how I feel about that. And even with this guy, I had to tell him like straight up, I do not masturbate. I do not watch porn. So I don't have all these perverse images floating around in my head because that's what it does. Okay, watching that stuff all day long, you got these images in your head. And another thing that came up, I made a post about something that had to do with this, and a guy mentioned that it had to do with homosexuality or something. And the guy mentioned that, oh yeah, I can understand that, you know, if I'm watching porn or something. I forgot what the post was about. And like I had to explain to him, porn is gay. Okay, because if you think about what you're looking at, you're watching the same the same type of person you are, male or female, engaging in sexual acts with whomever, and you're getting these images. Like if you're a man, you're getting an image of another man's, parts doing whatever he's doing. So all of it is a setup for the spirit of perversion, no matter how you look at it. So that's why I'm very careful about even watching certain movies when it gets to like those sexual parts that are really like intense. I skip over that part because I'm very serious about um guarding my portals. Okay, because that's what they are. They're portals. They are doors and openings for spirits and spiritual beings. So the best way to like deal with that is just to nip it in the bud. I even had to have a talk with a couple of my kids that came to stay back with me because, like I said, I don't watch porn. I don't watch all that filthy stuff. But when you have somebody, I had to explain to my kids about algorithms and how they work. And when you have somebody that's on your same, internet wave or whatever you call that, whatever, um, what they're watching is going to tell on them. It's going to start coming up on your devices. And like I explained to them, y'all do what you do, but I don't want that filth popping up on my phone. Um, and the only reason it's doing that because somebody in the house is watching stuff that they're not supposed to be watching. And since I've had that conversation with my kids, I haven't been seeing it pop up on my phone. So have a talk with your kids about this stuff. Let them know what masturbation is. Masturbation is not just you know, doing what you do and watching porn. That is sexual demons that you're inviting into your life. And most people wonder why they can't walk around with their head held up. It's because what you're doing behind closed doors, you know, you feel dirty and shameful about it. And I can only talk about this because I've been through it and I've done the work so that this stuff does not continue to follow me around, you know. And not to keep bringing it up, but the whole homosexuality thing, that is a choice. You're choosing to be that way. um and I don't have nothing against nobody that's homosexual. You do what you do. But speaking from my experience, and the God, knowing that the God that I serve is not pleased, it is a choice. I made another choice not to live that lifestyle anymore. It's a choice. Um, this is nothing against nobody that's homosexual, because I have homosexual friends. They know where I stand, and I don't, try to push my views on them. I still love them with the love of Christ, and I love them for who they are, but I might step on some toes sometimes, but I do it in love. And so they don't look down on me for that or feel some type of way, because I love them and they know that. But this spirit is running rapid, especially amongst our youth. Okay? And I'm going to continue to have open discussions with my children, as long as they're, well, I was going to say as long as they're comfortable, but even it's going to be uncomfortable. And those are the things that we have to work through. So yeah, family, just be mindful of what you put in your ear, even with these filthy songs and stuff. Just be mindful of that and try to stay away from that, and shed light on it as much as possible, because a lot of people are dealing with that. You can say, oh, I haven't been with anybody in a long time, but if you're sitting up watching porn and masturbating with all these images, you are with sexual demons. Whether you choose to believe that or not, or whether you could choose to continue to operate and go down that path, it is the truth. And the truth must be told, no matter how nobody feels about it. So yeah, be bold, you know, be bold about where you stand with that. And if you are, indulging in pornography and doing all that, take a break from it. You know, take a break from it. It clears your mind. It gets you grounded, keeps you focused. You have a lot more clarity, and you have a lot more strength and endurance and confidence. And I can only say that from experience, because like I told my children, I did do those things. I know they probably found stuff, in the house that put that in them. And I had to repent for that and get everything, all out of the house. You think about it, something happened to you and you die, and you got all this stuff in your house that your family got to clean out or whatever. And you just don't want that type of energy, you know. It's been a blessing for me. I sleep really well at night. I can walk in confidence, you know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing. It's a blessing, and it's a great change. And I just recommend for anybody, if you're dealing with that, to like push yourself to take a break from it, at least, you know, because you'll see, once you start letting it go, you'll see the results. You'll see the results, and it's almost magical. It's beautiful. It's all in your spirit and your aura, the purity. of it. So all praises to the Most High. I just wanted to touch on that real quick. I love y'all, family. Pray that anyone who finds these videos or this video and is edified, please share it. Share it, because it might help somebody, even if it you don't get anything out of it. All praises to the Most High.